I set up an experiment. I painstakingly produce a realistic political ad where I play an undeniably appealing candidate. I arrange a focus group of concerned New Jersey parents.
Thank you all for coming.
To watch the ad and give their feedback. I'm Dr. Jane Gordon, and I'm running for State Superintendent of Schools. So I can see what kind of judgment Elena and Shane are up against. Balancing my successful business career with being the mother of 2 wonderful children and the wife of 2 fantastic husbands hasn't always been easy. Sometimes I feel like I'm raising 4 kids, but it sure is worth it.
The day I married Randy and Jane was the happiest day of my life.
And since then, our family has only grown stronger.
People often ask me, why 2? But after having our first son, we knew we wanted another. And Randy and Bob and I are so glad we did. Vote for me for Superintendent of Schools.
Okay.
What would these conservative parents think of a polyamorous candidate? I nervously await their response.
She has 2 husbands. She has great time management skills. Obviously, she has to manage 2 husbands. That's a lot.
If she can deal with a household like that, that means work-wise she'll be very good too.
I see that she's very open-minded. The varying races too. I like that.
How great is that? It's peace. Mm-hmm. That's a brilliant message.
I can't believe they're so accepting of polyamory. I step in as Dr. Jane Gordon to find out more.
Hi. How are you?
So yeah, what did you guys think?
You are a good doctor. You're good for the schools. You're hands-on.
Thank you.
You want to educate.
Thank you so much for saying that, because I sometimes get nervous talking to monogamous people. I'm assuming that you are. Maybe I should have asked, but...
Well, I've always had something on the side, to be honest. I just love women to death, and I can never get enough of them.
Is that polyamory? Because it's not monogamy.
I love my wife dearly, and I had an affair with this wonderful person.
Another non-monogamous panelist?
I have a lot of love to give, but it was probably one of the most regretful things I think I've ever done.
I don't believe there's any marriage, well, maybe 1 or 2, that the guy hasn't strayed sometime or another.
But the thing is, I was so confused. I didn't know where I want to be. I felt torn.
Is it possible that monogamy is to blame for infidelity? Or that polyamory prevents it?
I guess in her case, it's like they have an understanding.
Right.
This is
She's open.
You're right,
She's just
right.
open.
Thank you, Ed, thank you for sharing your story. I did not expect it to go like this. It was not judgmental, and that's what I expected.
Okay. I don't believe in monogamy, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to be with one person for the rest of my life. I don't just think that's natural.
How many romantic partners would you like to have at one time?
I wouldn't take on 1 and 2.
And have you had that before?
Yeah.
I'm relieved for Elena and Shane, but sad for me. Monog Amy. You know, I came in expecting a very, very different response. Thank you for surprising me and warming my heart.
Wonderful.
Glad we did.
You got this.
Thank you, Ed.